Welcome back to On the Peg. With me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded, toyholic, fragile, liquid-handled care. I am the Mad Montreal Man, and I'm just take this sticker off here real quick. It was a little joke there for you. People who at work know the joke. You might not get it, but the people at work will get it who watch the videos. And, well, we got two figures for you today. And, well, one of them I wasn't expecting to even find. I pretty much gave up on trying to find any of the Mattel DC line this year. I've been looking all throughout Ottawa. Didn't find any. But my last trip, DB Trends, I walked in. And I was thinking about picking something that might have been like 60%, 50% of what it used to cost, just because I haven't reviewed it, didn't pick it up yet. But I went, you know what? I don't need this figure. And just to get the other figure, I was kind of like debating. And I'm not talking about the Superman Mogul. I still want that one. I just can't afford to spend that kind of money on it. But I did see this thing, and I figured, you know what? Hey, they have one. They only had one of this. Only one. But it is a DC Mattel. It's the Robin. And I don't normally do this, but $34.99 Canadian. Okay, so not exactly reasonably priced like Mattel's been saying. So we also have, well, I'm going to do it today because I want a DC Multiverse reviewed. So doing first appearance, Supergirl. But what do you say I get my good friend, the enemy of all mint tin package, and there's not much to say about this packaging here. I'm not too impressed with it. Let me just take off the price tag here because, you know, it gets depressing looking at that. But, yeah, the packaging for the DC Mattel stuff, well, not the kind of stuff you're probably going to keep. I mean, if you're going to keep it, you might, but I find it weird they also call it super villains when these are the heroes. Are they going to put out the heroes and call them, you know, more super villains like they're doing it with Wave 3? And when they put out the villains, are they going to be superheroes? It's just weird marketing, Mattel. But I'm going to get my good friend, the enemy of all mint in package. It's Dr. Scalpel. I love Dr. Scalpel. We're going to cut the one piece of plastic off here, and I don't think there's much more to the packaging than that. All right, let's take a look. No, there's two. There's two of these plastic things on there. Okay, oh, maybe three. Oh, is that a zap strap? Okay, so right off the bat, if you're a kid and you're buying this, you're gonna need a knife to cut it or scissors. Yeah, get scissors, kids. But let's be honest, kids aren't buying this. It's you and me. Other adult collectors are gonna buy this because, you know, hey, we're toyaholics after all. Yeah, I definitely don't think this is going to be... Yeah, he's Robin's zap strapped in there pretty good. And it's not like one of the, you know, typical... It's actually a zap strap. Or some people call them plastic ties. Yeah, that's in there pretty good. I guess they don't want people stealing them because they don't want to put the thing in a box. So as you can tell, I'm so far not too impressed with the Mattel packaging. If I can just get in there. Wow, they really did that. I'll be back! Alright, I got them out of the packaging, and before we actually talk about the figure, I'll throw in the close-up. They actually use the real zap strap, not just this thin stuff, and yeah, the packaging, I'm not impressed. I mean, you have this, okay, I like the artwork there, DC logo, but the rest is just, I know it's a kid's line, but I'm just not impressed with the packaging. It's kind of lame. But let's just throw in the close-up now. We'll be back to talk about Robin and the Robin cycle when we come back. Right after the close-up, of course. talk about the Robin cycle. Wheels go forward, they go backwards. That's it. Nothing overly exciting about the wheels. And I didn't put in the yellow rocket things because I just don't think it'll look that great anyway. To me, it looks more like, okay, it's an actual gun. It'll actually fire. I'm assuming that you fire the bullets by pushing the thing backwards. It doesn't really say. There's no instructions. Not really. It just doesn't say anything. It just literally just shows you that. So there might be a way, a button to push or something. I don't know. I don't really care. Because let's be honest, this is going to go on a shelf. Boom, done. And if there is a way of firing it, I don't know. Because frankly, the wheels don't spin this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, so I guess if you spin the wheels, wow, that is a really lame action. I mean, it really is. Okay, disappointing that the action that the vehicle is supposed to have doesn't really show a lot. I mean, if you turn this, it makes the wheel go better. But like I said, you're going to get this. If you do pick it up, you're going to put it on a shelf. That's going to be it. So I'm not going to bother with the 3 arrows. Let's talk about Robin, the action figure from Mattel. Do I talk about what I like first or what I don't like first? Okay, I'll talk about what I like first. I do like the face sculpt. I do. It makes me think of a snarky Robin, like Jason Todd saying, yeah, I'm Robin. Yeah. Like almost like a De Niro Robin. I don't know why. It makes me think De Niro Robin. Like, yeah, I'm Robin, yeah. Not Joe Pesci. Just kind of like, are you talking to me, Robin? Are you talking to me? I'm pretty sure you're talking to me. I'm Robin and you're talking to me. That's what the head sculpt makes me think about. So I like the head sculpt. I like the black on red. I do like the black on red look. It's a good looking Robin when it comes to color scheme. Now, what I don't like is the hole in the cape. Yeah, I know it's a kid's toy. I know you can put a thing on his back. Don't like it though, because you could have made the cape off to the side. Because, look, you could move the cape off to the side and still put a thing in there. It's just, kid toy logic. I mean, if you were a person, you had a backpack on, you would move it. It just, okay. So the hole in the cape bugs me. The other thing that bugs me is this belt. Yes, you can take the belt off, but it's got these big things that stick out. Now, I've seen some other videos, other people reviewing it, and some promo pictures of the Robin that comes in the package by itself. There's a weapons rack. Ooh. That you can add stuff to his belt from. No weapons rack in here. So why not just give him a regular belt? They're forcing you to buy the Robin to get the weapons rack if you want to put weapons on them. So the belt is just kind of big and dorky. I'm not a big fan of the height either. I mean, it's not a super tall figure. I mean, if I compare him to, say, for example, okay, in some ways, it's a good sidekick. It's a kid Robin next to a DC Multiverse Batman, which is kind of why I don't mind it so much for the height. But if a Batman was the same size, it would just be a bit, well, I was kind of looking forward to finding these Mattels, and now I'm kind of not. So I'm kind of happy that I haven't found any more. I mean, apart from the price point, the height kind of bugs me. I mean, as a Robin goes, I don't mind the height so much because it's supposed to be a kid, a teenager, so he's not going to be full grown. But yeah, it just, I don't know. With everything that's coming out from DC Multiverse, that's already out in the States, that Canada has not gotten yet. I'm talking about you, Wonder Woman, Poison Ivy, and a few others that are out in the States that we have not seen yet. But eventually they'll come to Ottawa, hopefully, and all the other stuff that's listed. When it comes to this, I mean, it may be an affordable toy in the States, but here in Canada, like I said, $35, it's pretty much the same cost as a DC Multiverse, so kind of on the disappointing side when it comes to that. Now, articulation, well, it's got some. I mean, it's not a completely dead toy. I mean, the head's good. It's got one of these twisting waists. So the articulation's not bad. So, I'll give it points for that. Good head sculpt, good color scheme, articulation's okay. It's the height that bugs me. It's the gimmicky thing that bugs me. But overall, like I said just a minute ago, I'm not going to be going crazy if I don't get the DC Mattel line. Now, when the collector stuff comes out in 2027, we'll have to see. But for the rest of the Mattel line, with my budget being tight, if I do see them, unless I got nothing else to buy, I might just pass. I mean, if people want to send me them, that's great. Because one thing I've noticed about all the people who have reviewed these already, it's almost like they were given them, or they were paid to review them. Because I know they refer to a lot of people who praise certain things as shills. When I watch DC Mattel reviews, I'm thinking most of these people aren't being honest. They're just not. It's like, oh, I got this for free, so I'm going to plug it really good. I'm an honest guy. I paid for this, and I'm not overly impressed. So, as a collector goes, I'm skeptical. I haven't seen any more of them. If I do find another one, or if someone sends me some, I'll review them, but I'll review them honestly. This one, well, for me, it's going to be belt off as a sidekick. It's a good size, facing forward, and that's it, because that belt is just stupid. And that's it for the Mattel Robin and my view on Mattel. So far, not impressed. But let's move on to something that I've always been happy with, for the most part, editor, is DC Multiverse. I like 7-inch scale. And after the Supergirl action figures, and no, I haven't seen the movie, and I probably won't, at least not till it's streamed or something. I'm kind of looking forward to doing this one. A different Supergirl. Even though I must admit, I kind of wish we had the Supergirl from the Crisis on Infinite Earths. I mean, that Supergirl. And I know there's a variant of her that has a slightly different costume. I don't have the variant. I'd like to get the variant, the Platinum, but I don't have it. So, what do you say I get Dr. Scalpel out and let's free Kara Zor-El out of her cardboard and plastic prison, and we'll throw in a close-up of Supergirl and we'll be back right after that. course, comes to the card. Really short line of dialogue on the card. Kind of funny. It's like, this is who she is. She came to Earth. That's it. Does come with a spare head where you can pop the hair off and on, and a bevy of hands, fist, open hands, pointing finger, and karate chop hand. I don't mind that so much. I like the head that she comes with, so let's just get into it. I like the figure. The only thing I'm disappointed is the black pins in the feet. That's the only thing that kind of disappoints me a little bit. Is those black pins. I like the wired cape is nice. The S on the back is nice. The proportions are a bit wonky, but it's based on a comic book, so I don't care. I like this face sculpt. I'm not too crazy about the angry face sculpt. It makes me think of that comic book. I do like this. I do recommend this one. This one is, well, to put it with the first appearance Superman, it's going to be front of the shelf, of course. I do like it. It is a shame, though, that we don't have, when I think about the Supergirls we've gotten so far, okay? We still don't have a George Reeves Superman from the 50s. Would be cool to have that. We got Christopher Reeves. We still haven't gotten the Helen Slater from the 1984 movie, which would also be nice to have. I mean, if you're going to do TV and movie DC characters, you done Christopher Reeve. Why not give us George Reeves and Helen Slater? And of course, because this one makes me think of the old 1950s show, Sandra Dee. She was in the close-up background. You saw the picture. This does make me think of Sandra Dee. It's a nice-looking action figure. So compared to the Robin, and yes, that you can turn the belt around, which I did, which looks better with that, I still think it's a kid. It's a kid. She's supposed to be a teenager, and not supposed to be a teenager? I think I'll stick with the DC Multiverse, and we'll have to wait what the Mattel Collector Series is like next year. Hopefully it'll be 7 inches. But no, if it's not, I will start hunting down all the ones that I don't have. That's it. I've already said so before. If I'm not impressed with the Mattel Collectors line, I will spend 2027 hunting down all the DC Multiverse that I don't have. And yes, I probably will be paying more than I should for them, but I want to have the DC Multiverse. But I'm happy I picked her up. I'm happy I opened her up, because this is going to look nice on the shelf. It's a nice classic looking Supergirl. And it does make me think of Sandra Dee. And too late. No, editor, I wasn't alive in the 50s. I'm not a boomer. I watched the George Reeves stuff on VHS tapes, and I know that makes me old. Yes, VHS tapes are old tech. I know. Okay, Gen X. Okay, we grew up with that stuff. I watched that Superman stuff on VHS tapes. That's why I knew, hey, Sandra Dee, Supergirl, was in the old George Reeves Superman TV show. Okay? Editor, please, it's enough. I'm tired. Yes, I'm old. What, you think my memory's going that you need to remind me that I'm getting older? I need a new editor! Ha! But, there you go. Supergirl is one I do recommend. Pick her up if you see her. And if you see the variant, let me know, because I kind of want the variant too. I also want the Crisis on Infinite Supergirl. That'd be cool. And there's also the other Supergirl with the white tank top and so forth. But I kind of just want, really at this point, with everything that's coming out from McFarlane, everything that's been leaked, apparently we're getting our Wonder Girl. Apparently we're getting a classic Raven. We'll have to see about that. But when it comes to Supergirl, I kind of want the Helen Slater one. When it comes to Superman, I want the George Reeves. It would make sense to go on the movie shelf. And speaking of that, well, next week, if nothing comes in next week, it will be Bane and the Joker from the Dark Knight Trilogy Collector Series. But until then, you gotta do your best for your body, your mind, and to make me happy, hit like, subscribe, and comment and share. Please comment and share. You know who to share with. But no, seriously, for your body, your mind, and of course your emotional well-being, do your best to stay healthy. And when you do get an action figure that actually does fit the bill, it actually looks right. It looks like the comic book. It makes you think of the actress who played her back in the 1950s. That's a good way to stay happy. And last but not least, when you think about all the potential stuff that's coming out, classic Wonder Girl, classic Raven, there's variants of those two. There's still a lot of DC Multiverse to come out this year. It's a good way to stay positive. And on that wonderful note, we'll see you guys next week for another episode of On the Peg. Welcome back. Whoa, the rocking chair motion. I'm gonna get seasick. Ooh, I wasn't expecting the back support to fall down like that. Let's take over again. Hey. I was about to give up on them. I walked into EB Trends last Friday before filming this. I'm filming this on. Yeah, well, you don't know when I'm filming this. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take it over. It doesn't matter. That you pull it back and goes forward. No, it's just you could push it back or forward. It's really a simple, facing toy. It's nothing. I don't like that. No weapons rack. Nope. No weapons rack. Nothing. So that's a bit of a weird thing. I mean, I'm also not too thrilled about the computer beeping, because I've seen in the promo pictures of the